everyone, and welcome to this video. Today we're going to be judging all the weird stuff I found at the Route 11 crawl. This is basically like a huge yard sale for anybody who doesn't know. And usually it's a lot of junk and not a whole lot of stuff that's actually worthwhile. Here's where we're going to start. I don't understand why people put stuff on the ground, like no tarp, nothing. Just on the ground. That was actually handmade stuff. I don't get the bin thing. Everybody just throws clothes in a bin and hopes you go looking through it. I don't know. Don't get it. This scratched up helmet was $40. Yeah. I'm not going to talk about it. And then I accidentally filmed me walking away for a couple of seconds. Excuse me. Some handmade jewelry somebody made. It was honestly pretty cool to see it around, but there are a lot of resellers out here nowadays. Pick your own. How about no? There's a lot of Christmas, a lot of games. This was somebody who was hand making like wood stuff. It was so cute. I absolutely love all the little toys he had. Some handmade tumblers. Kind of cool though. These were actually made out of reptile shed. Honestly, pretty cool. And then I didn't get the shirt, Mambo Jumbo. Just threw them on the ground. Hopefully you like that. 3D printed. Love it. So cute. And sorry for the thing moving the wrong way. I was trying to film this incognito. I didn't want them to realize I was there. Some guitars I found. Probably a reseller selling them, but still pretty cool. $35 for a maple desk that's destroyed. And then we've got $350 for a desk. This is a really old sewing machine. I found a lot of these around. They're honestly really cool to see them around. Some cool wood they had. Old, well, not really old, but cooking stuff. Shoes. There's a lot of shoes. What's in here? The Audacity. Okay, put that back. Cuts of beef. Cool. I don't get why. Oh, it was pink. It just doesn't show up. Some bush cutters. And then this was a really cool old stove. This was not for sale, but it was still really cool to see. These like older stoves. We did score these in the background. There is some DSs. We did get the DSs. We did not buy the GameCube though. That I like the person who's giving out free Bibles. It was pretty cool of them to be doing that. But they also had just random conglomerates of stuff. These were again some cool stuff they had for sale. This is I don't even know, but it's just cool. It's really cool to see. And then they got some ATVs over there. Or four-wheelers. I don't really know what they're called. Okay, don't come after me. I'm not a car professional. Okay. Somebody was selling their kid's old little dresser vanity. It was pretty cool. It had that was a separate thing. We got a unicorn. Big old unicorn. Bunsen burner. Didn't even clean it. Just threw it on the table. Hopefully I'll like that. And then this was just some like random. There's some rings. These are pretty. The random shovels, man. They're everywhere. This was a really cool glass thing I found. It was extremely expensive, but it was cool. Free cucumbers. Nice. Sorry for the janky filming real quick. We'll move back in literally just a second. I was trying to film incognito. These are really cool flowers. Actually real. And we got Freddy Fazbear. He haunts me everywhere I go. Har, 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 har. I'm going to stop now. And we got frog blanket. Apple plate. Kind of cool though. Cool apple plate. Bunch of Nerf darts. Some Ducky Ducks. Does anybody was creeped out by those lava loopsy things? They horrified me. These were some cool little glasses I found. I usually collect wine glasses. I didn't buy these, but they were cool. And then this is more Christmas clothes. I didn't know Kendall and Kylie had a jean collection. It's a cool mug I found. Somebody collect them. Hello. That is from goodness, I can't remember. Cool purse I found. We got some older disc movies, but okay, Instantine. This was actually pretty cool. Now, it smelled very heavily of cigarette smoke, but it was still pretty cool. And this was a cool little two-piece dress thing. We also got this weird little thing. I don't know what it's for. Does anyone know what that's for? Please comment if you do, because I don't know. This person also had a bunch of furniture. One of those old record holders. And then some kids' furniture. I would have obsessed over that as a child. That's a Coca-Cola bike. Yeah, I know. You ever wanted to play school, but for some reason have it real? Not me. Some little... I didn't know what that thing was. That's a spice thing. I didn't understand it. Cool Bona. Had a little Bona mop there. We've got Minnie looking traumatized. We've got, don't even know if that works. These things are also called ankle breakers. I love heels, but not these things. Why did it focus on my hair? Then this was a cool thing. Another cool little glass thing. A Vera Bradley lunchbox. I didn't even know they came in that shape. I mean, we knew they had lunchboxes. I should know they came in that specific shape. Some boots. Cool little chair. I would have obsessed with that as a kid. There's a lot of Christmas. A lot of Christmas. Cool little old comic book. More Christmas. And used markers. This was a really cool flower I found. And this was somebody selling wheels? Didn't get it. I understand. Didn't. Those are ratchet straps. They were selling those too. What's in here, guys? Oh no, a dead bug. That's a problem. And then that was also pretty cool. I like looking inside of them. I did actually buy that little Barbie there. This was a reseller selling some stuff that, oh my goodness, are you okay, Anna? Blink twice if you need help. Elsa wasn't okay either. This is a reseller selling some golf clubs. Honestly, pretty cool to see all those golf clubs, though. They also had golf balls. Those were unique ones that were specifically painted. It's a goose. Honk. And then we've got some baseball stuff. More conglomerates and stuff. Among Us. Yeah, I see what they were going with there. Don't want to question too hard. These are some cute little wedding stuff I had found. Then this is I think that's a dog stroller. This is actually a really cool thing, but I just didn't film the actual thing. I just filmed the mirror. And then we got more glassware, mirrorware, cute little jewelry box. Then we've got this cute little thing. That's adorable. And the blue plate's pretty cute too. Jingle bell, jingle bell. I'm gonna stop now. This person was selling a lot of gun parts and knives, and he had a purple heart for some reason that he was selling. Some old handcuffs, a soda machine. Always lovely to see everybody. This was an old trumpet we found. It's pretty cool, to be honest. It was in those velvet type cases, and then there was people selling jewelry like this. And then this was a really cool like little vase I found, followed by, I think that's a horse saddle with a mirror in it. They didn't even put the thing out. They just took a picture of it and hoped you wanted it. I never knew they made a bowling set of My Little Pony. There's more of them. They only had 3 though. Silly bands, and also Justin Bieber. I was never a fan of him. A razor thingamajig with a decapitated head on it. More Christmas and more holidays. These are pretty cute. There's some kid stuff they were selling. That guy has a big head. There's a little bit of body. What is this for? Is this a panini press for dolls? Like, I know it's probably a steamer, but like, it just looks like a death trap. I'm not even gonna lie. Like, and then now this is the crawl, so we kept crawling along, but this was something I saw along the highway that I thought was pretty cool. It's an old trucker unit that grown into the ground. This is a lot of what the crawl looks like. There's a whole lot of these places with these big tents set up, and they're everywhere. A cool little metal pig. Pretty cool. I don't know what you use him for though. And then, oh god, that's the face of nightmares. He's haunting me with those hips, man. And that face. And then the haunted duck is back there. Again with the pink bowls. I find them cute. We had a bunch of other colored glassware that was pretty cool. A little dog on there. It's pretty cute. This person did something really creative. They made candles out of beer cans. You're haunting me. Stop that with them hands. Next to a really cute little puppy dog. This was a reseller. They had a bunch of different random conglomerates of things. Glow-in-the-dark blankets. BMO could never. Don't you dare curse him like that. I didn't even know they sold things to put lighters on. Like for decoration for your lighter. This girl looked like she was haunted. Grandma, what have you seen? Grandma, do you need help? Blink twice if you do. One of those cool bookshelf things that you put vase with things. I don't remember. I think that's Elvis Presley, but he looks a little broken and janky in these plates. I'm not even gonna lie. I hope he's okay. In the plates, at least, his immortalized image. She looked a bit broken, especially with them heels. It looks like she like snapped her neck or something. The way they had her positioned. These Cracker Barrel things, they're everywhere. They're cheap. Baby's Day Out on the VHS. Not interested. Why? A lot of VHSs here. I was surprised to find so many of them. This looks like she's about to leave her husband. Not even gonna lie. Just, that's a leave your husband set. This Barbie, she'd seen some shit. I don't know what she saw, but she saw something. 'Tis the season, Sans. Put some clothes on. Why are you only wearing shoes, you naked boy? Put on some clothes. Just censor that. And then this is more of what the crawl looks like. Again, there's a lot of these areas where there's just a lot of stuff. Weird little egg thing. I did not know what this is. You guys do? Tell me. And then some more weird stuff. Random conglomerates. Oh, hey, look, there's a lightsaber just casually chilling. I'd buy this for my kid. It's cute. Some old saddles. I don't know who collects those. Harry Potter doll. He didn't look okay. He looked very traumatized. I don't know what the man's seen. Cool little cash register for kids. Adorable. And then they had a bunch of dragons, little worm dragons. They're pretty cool. And then some Voltron stuff, extremely rare. I was never into it, but I knew someone in high school who was. I've never seen Voltron stuff. Ever. This is an old sewing machine again. There's a lot of these out. I don't know who still uses them. The sun is a deadly laser, and it was absolutely trying to murder me regularly. Like, it's just menacing. Then we stopped and ate a sandwich. We packed our own food because, And I didn't even know Coca-Cola had 0 caffeine soda, but I learned. So, take a sip, everybody. And then this is just us driving back. The sun got us really bad. We woke up at about 6 a.m. for this. It started at 7. The sun started to get to us. This is about 10:30. So we ended up going home and taking a fat nap and then proceeding to go back with our dog. And this is more of the crawl. This is at my old college's parking lot. There's a lot of vendors there. It was later in the day, so there wasn't as many people as there usually is. There's my little doggo sniffing around. Dogs are allowed at the crawl usually in most places. You just don't want to let them disrespect anybody. And we stopped and we ended our day with some ice cream for us and the puppy. And this is the end of our little trip. Hope you guys enjoyed. Goodbye.